Hey guys, Kevin here, or Wargods 60. Got actually it's a two-parter here, kind of combining my vinyl finds in the stores with my mails updates here, so it's 2 in 1. We'll start off what I have been getting in the mail. This came in last week. These were all from I get them all right. These were all from one order, Shadow Kingdom Records. I order a lot from there. They have quite a bit of stuff that I really think is quality from that record label and distribution center. And you can find a lot of different stuff, from power metal, heavy metal, progressive metal, thrash, doom, you name it, they pretty much have it there. Always great packaging. And anyway, in this first, what I got was here, first one up is a band called Flight. This is their second release. Band is out of Sweden, and this is I'll Leap Through Matter. Just some new wave of traditional heavy metal. Just some great stuff from these guys. Second album. And I wasn't aware of its release until I went over to Shadow Kingdom, but very reminiscent of, I would say maybe more of the late 70s style, maybe some of the early 80s style, but still a great release from Flight. And up next, I had been contemplating to get this for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger and picked it up. Band out of Canada. This is actually, if you have Trapped Under Ice, a Canadian heavy metal comp with all different bands on there, all Canadian bands. This is one of them, a band called Black Rat, and kind of, the album's called Dread Reverence. This is kind of a, I wouldn't say really a death album, metal album. It's got the death growls in it, but it has the thrashness to it. It's kind of more like of a thrashy death album, where the vocals you can actually understand. This came out in 2018 and under the Shadow Kingdom Records. Very good stuff. Also got this here, Chateau, and the album's called Highly Strung. This is put out by High Roller Records, and of course Chateau is from the 80s. It's a re-release. I think it originally came out in 84. Actually, this came out in 2007 through High Rollers. I think originally in the 80s, early 80s. So here's some Chateau. And then also from the 80s, but re-released through the Crypt Records, a band called Hydra Vein, and the album Rather Death Than False of Faith. And this is a gatefold. 2-album set. Black vinyl, I do believe. Haven't had a chance to hear this yet. Red vinyl, actually. It's only 3-sided recorded. The 4th is blank. Usually some bands will put an etching on the back, but Hydra Vein did not do that. And so I picked this up for a decent price over at Shadow Kingdom. Got to get over there and really check their stuff out, because sometimes it goes fast and sometimes it just sits there for quite a long time. But anyway, here's some Hydra Vein. And they had two of these over there, two different album titles, but I had the other one, but I finally got Repent from Accuser. I think I'm only missing one on vinyl, and that was The Forlorn Divide. This was put out in 2016 by No Remorse Records. Just some great German thrash. And this was also there. Usually this stuff goes quick. It's a Motorhead, Bombers Over Europe. It was recorded November 6, 1979 in France. Double LP. Slowly but surely getting a lot of the Motorheads back. This is no exception. And this is over there. I rarely ever see this. Some Black Death. And this is a double album set. Or single album, excuse me. But it comes with a 7-inch. Originally back when the original release also came with a 7. So just some 80s, good 80s heavy metal from Black Death. These also came in the mail separately. First one I got last week was Spirits of Fire, their self-titled debut with Ripper Owens, Chris Caffrey, I'm trying to think of the other, DiGiorgio. I butcher his name all the time. Anyway, great release, double album set. Kind of has maybe a little Iced Earth feel at times with Ripper on vocals, but just some great heavy metal, straightforward metal. Spirits of Fire. And then this came, I'm waiting on another one. This is black vinyl, waiting on the red vinyl of this great album from Queensryche, The Verdict. Wow, fantastic album. If you don't buy a lot of stuff this year, do yourself a favor and buy this Queensryche, because you will not be disappointed. Definitely goes back to the early material of Queensryche. Todd LaTorre is fantastic on this release. Definitely going to be very high on my list of 2019. So anyway, just check out this. The new Queensryche. Next are some record store buys, used buys in the bins. I usually go to two places up in Fargo, and they usually post on pictures online of what he's gotten. This was one of them. I was hoping it would have been there, but I did not know the cover was this bad, but it plays great, and this is what you're listening to right now. Some Seduce. Of course, see the album is really tore up down here. But the album plays great. I cleaned it, doesn't sound, it sounds like it's brand new. But this is Seduce, Too Much Ain't Enough. I think I've seen Black Star Vinyl show some Seduce, but I think it wasn't this one. This one I believe came out in 1988, if I'm not mistaken. But good stuff here from Seduce. And then surprised to really see that these were still there. Picked up Loudness, Hurricane Eyes, which came out in '87 on the Atco record label. I did not have this. Just happy to pick this up. And also Thunder in the East from '85. On the Atco record label, so I'm slowly acquiring the Loudness LPs. And then I went back, except for, let's see here. Except for this, I seen this there. There was another album there, but I didn't pick that one up. Picked up Braleys Comet Live +1 from 1988. I did not have this. I don't see this very much out there, so I had to pick this up. Of course, this came out in 1988 on Atlantic Records, part of the Megaforce label too. So anyway, so Braleys Comet, and then we're going to go back in the 80s as well. 85. Last time I was there, I seen this, so I went through there again. It was there, so I figured I better pick it up. Some Fastway, Waiting for the Roar, from 85 on CBS. I haven't really heard this one all that much. Of course, the self-titled Fastway, everybody knows. This one I'm not very aware, or have not heard much, so I'm anxious to give this a spin. And then in the 70s, I picked up, I don't see this, I seen 2 copies of this. One was a little more expensive, this one was a little cheaper. The cover was better and the vinyl was better, so go figure. I mean, why the other one was more when this one was less and this one was better. Steppenwolf, Slow Flux, from 74 on Mum's Records. It's kind of towards the end of the Steppenwolf era. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, hang on, guys. And then I'm going back into the 60s, late 60s. I picked up some Vanilla Fudge and Near the Beginning from 1968 on Atco Records. Of course, this has let's see here. Vinny Appice for sure. God, can't remember anyway, but I've never had this album. I don't see it much, so I picked it up finally. On the Atco, this actually came out in '69. So here's some Vanilla Fudge. It's stuff I don't rarely see. Comes in and goes fast. There's a band called Fire from 1968. Some psych rock on the ABC record label. The last one, never seen this in there before. Figured I'd better pick it up. Band called Toad Hall from 1968 on Liberty Records. Some more psych from the late 60s. So anyway, guys, that is all I have for this mail update. I will be doing another one, as I got a bunch of stuff coming in today probably, so I'll be doing another mail update. So anyway, take care, God bless, and leave your comments below, and we'll see you next time.